Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back. Oh, they're tent pegs. I was trying to figure out why there was a red rubber ball laying on the ground. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Gold Rush, the game. It's in the title. So, I have, still back here digging in me little hole, which I suppose is no surprise to anyone that watches my channel. They're like, yeah, that guy's going to be digging in that hole for the next, 8 months to a year. However, you can see, ta-da, man, that spins quick. I have also added a little bit of gear. Now, I haven't tried it yet. I thought I'd wait for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our water pump here, which I've moved up to here, and I'm going to hook it to both the hogwash and this guy. Indeed. And I've also got a generator now, which I have filled with diesel, and we are going to use that to power this. So that should be pretty simply quick. Let's grab this, as there's only one cord involved in this process. Thank you very much. And beautiful. You couldn't get a shorter line if you tried. Alright, so that should be all hunky-dory. And I should just need to hit the switch. Is there no pull start on this? Huh, must have its own battery. Alrighty, well, that's something. Okay, now the slightly more complicated part, but not really. I mean, you know. Oh. Rats. I seem to have... Oh, okay. Just generally screwing with this thing. Alright, let's put it, let's say here. Okie dokie. And let's grab ourselves the hose. I thought you needed to buy a couple of these, but they don't seem to want to attach to that thing. I thought they would. Maybe we'll give her another go here in a bit. So, from here, thank you, to here. Most excellent. Okay, that should be, for the most part, ready to go. Let's see if these will actually go on here anywhere. Anywhere. No, it seems that... now, I know most people don't actually buy this until they're kind of a little further along, but it's basically, it's just a sort of an automated pan, gold pan. It's really all a wavetable is, near as I can tell anyway from looking at how the thing is built. That's all it is. So... why would you... okay, this end has a filter on it, but I wonder if that's going to be an issue. See, I didn't know you could actually do that. And I don't think I want it on there. Ah, lovely. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put it back on. It's just I'm not sure whether the game is going to go, okay, yeah, no problem. We recognize there's a filter and all of that hooey on there, so that's good. That's an innie. That's exactly what I want. What the hell are you talking about here? Must be on a flat surface. What must be the water pump? Really? Is that not flat enough? Really? Well, Billy Bob. There we go. That's not even close to flat now. Should work like a charm. I knew it. Well, that's not very impressive, but let's go back and grab our filter. There it is. Well, I'm not sure that I'm fond of it being folded back on itself like that, but I'm going to assume in the long run... Ooh, I'm stuck in the water. Must have got me boots full. I'm going to assume in the long run it's not going to make any sort of practical difference, you know? Alright. And with the other end of this, we march down the hill and attach to the outie spouty. There we go. Now, we require one more hose. That would be you. And we're going to attach you here. Other end of which will go to here. Alright. It's all good. Okay. So let's start. Where are you? You're around the other side. Okay. Alright. We got water there. No reason to think we don't have water here. We have water here. Okie donkey. Alright. Now, I guess for this to actually wave, I would need to turn that on. But first things first. Let's grab ourselves the traditional bucket, because we do still need to use this. We may have passed by needing a pan, but we do still need a bucket. Well, more specifically, we still need a bucket of water. Yes, cool, clear water. Alright, oh. Let's, for the moment, do that. Just to make life a little more easy for the moment. There we are. And one little piggy. And two little piggies. Give me an E. Thank you. Last thing I want to do is throw it on the ground and knock all the gold out of it. You know. You know how it is. So, in between episodes here, obviously I have come back on and played because these are full again. But I also did get the enormous nugget win. That did come up, and I turned it down, but I got nothing, which I thought was rather strange. Because I had watched another Let's Play, and the person ended up, instead of getting like a 40-ounce nugget, they got a 4-ounce. Right? It was a tenth or whatever it was. So, yeah, I got nothing. So, yeah. Not really what I'd been expecting. So, are you really not a pull starter? Can I just not find the cord? Doesn't seem to be, eh? Alright, so... Well, I'll assume you're running now. There we go. I guess it is. Alright, let's go get our bucket. Now, as far as I know, I pretty much just have to pour this in the top. Alright, let me check one thing. There should... I just want to see if there's anywhere that you need to... No, there doesn't appear to be. Okay, except up there, but that's where we're going to be putting the other guy. Alright, just checking. Just checking. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Here we go. Boom. So, actually got a little ray of sunshine in the world after that YouTube announcement yesterday. There we go. No! There we go. Ooh, gold starts going up and up and up and up. Cool. Yeah, YouTube announced they changed. Oh, look at it. Yeah, see, it's basically just a gold pan. But yeah, YouTube announced they changed their qualifications of what you actually needed. Alright, so it's done. Excellent. You needed, well, the stickler was you now needed 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. That's a lot. That's 11 hours a day. And for smaller channels, that's pretty demanding. I mean, I was thinking it was going to be a little too much for my channel. Now, as it works out, and surprised the heck out of me when I went and looked at the numbers, I'm actually well beyond that. So, how did we do? 47 grams. Not bad. You know, I would say this was a successful upgrade. I guess the only way to stop this from peeing water all over the universe, there's no taps or spigots. Oh, can I actually? No. See, I should just be able to close that. I think if I pick it up, it won't allow me to just set it down. It'll want me to reel it in. Well, I think I'm going to. There we go. I mean, I might as well. There's no point at all in having that sit there peeing water down here. Eventually it's going to work a trench in there and probably wash this tree out. You know how it is. Why go there at all? So we're now at 47. Oh, I also had quite a shock. I had 120 grams of gold. And, well, total, 125 grams. And Mr. I Own the Property collected his piece. He took a third. Took 45 grams of gold from me. Yeah, man. I wasn't, supery duper happy, let me tell you. Yeah. It was a big chunk. However, the game, in the last patch, decided that everybody had gotten so upset about having to start again and losing and da-da-da-da, that Codemasters decided the way to solve that was to make up whatever gold you would have lost by having to start over for Season 2. Well, apparently, according to them, I got quite a lot of gold. Like, I mean, you know, reasonable. More than I thought I had made. So, but what worries me is that Buddy's going to come looking for his rent, and it's going to be more than I actually have in pocket. And I mean, between the generator and the wavetable, but I'm going to be using most of what I purchased above and beyond this basic hog station thing to go beyond this point anyways, near as I can figure out, right? So that's not a big deal. I don't mind having spent that money. And it was a fair bit of money. You know, I think I had about 12 grand. So, certainly not a lot to the guys that are running excavators and such. I see I'm down to 36% fuel on my water pump. Although I gotta admit, it is a pretty frugal little pump. All things considered, quite happy with it. I've been running it for 3 days straight, and I haven't burned my first tank yet. So, well, not nights, of course. I do go and do the rest thing at night. That gives the landlord a chance to catch up with you. Oh yeah, first thing you get, coffee isn't even in the cup yet, and you get, oh look, the landlord wants 45 grams of gold. It's like, whoopee! Yeah, I'm so impressed. But hey, I can see why you don't come around in person. This is like middle of nowhere, and you know. I don't know, officer, must have got hit by a grizzly bear. That's all I can think. Yeah, no, I'm Canadian. I'm too polite to do that. Man, what I wouldn't give for like a little backhoe, you know, like a bobcat. Just make more sense to me. Because at the moment, this little Nara shovel is my worst enemy. It is the slowest portion of my gold-seeking moments. 25%. Times 4, I've got 100% of one mat. Hey, oh, come on, diggy diggy. There you go. Oop, stuck in the pit. Darn. Hooyah. What it should do, actually, is dig my way over there. I also found out you can dump quite a bit of dirt in here without turning the water on. So, if you want to maybe save on diesel. I'm not sure how much, though, before it'll give you the old, like whether it would allow you to put enough dirt in there to fill those mats. I would kind of think not, you know. But I'm liking each little improvement. Certainly, you know, is making this process more worthwhile. We actually have a little bit of money and a little bit of gold, and our loan is paid off. So the only thing we are super responsible for is the rent. Oh, and the game had another patch just today, which is rather interesting. I've noticed I'm not only getting a much higher frame rate, but they've said they've reduced the requirements from 16 gigs of RAM to 8, which, since half my RAM just cooked and I'm down to 12, kind of helps. I'm not sure how you do that in one fell swoop, but good for them. I'm assuming they've plugged the leak and got it back to a reasonable state of operation. So, glad to hear it. And so far, it seems pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to push it. This isn't going to be an hour-long episode or anything silly like that. You can see from how far away I'm digging, I do plan on digging up a good chunk of the real estate around here. I don't see why not. Why would you waste it? I mean, we're doing pretty good. If we're getting, well, almost a couple ounces per run here. That's not bad. I mean, obviously, it's nothing compared to the next layer of gear, etc. I'm sure that this shovel's pretty wimpy compared to the bucket on an excavator, for instance. But, you know, I like that really gravelly part. I think that's got some good pay dirt in it. And I certainly will move up to the next tier, but we are going to end up earning it. As the free multi thousands are not going to be coming. And that's okay. So yeah. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. That's a lot of time, man. You know, I guess the ones that'll get hit really the hardest will be things like animation channels, you know, where they're only going to be doing anywhere from a 1 minute to a 5 minute video, well, you can imagine. You would have to have an awful lot of people watch the entire thing end to end many, many, many times to get 40 hours. Like I said, it works out to like 11 hours, or 4,000 hours, I should say. Works out to about 11 hours a day. So, yeah. Crazy stuff. And I was absolutely shocked when I was looking at the hours to what I actually had per views over the last 12 months. Because usually analytics, you're only looking at the 28-day one. Because that's going to give you a real idea as to your rise and fall. But although it also pays, I'll tell you, to look at that yearly thing once in a while. Although that was a little depressing. I am down about 40% from what I got for views the year before. Although that seems a bit steep. Alright, we are almost there. I do like this game. I really do. And as long as they continue to, make it more playable, as it were, I'm going to continue on with it. Like I say, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. Now, I'm going to come over here and give that a little kick. A couple of reasons. One, probably a little easier to attach hoses if you do that. I.e. one end there and one there. They did such a good job with that stuff. The way these hoses lay out, that could be a real issue. But as it is, not bad at all. The other thing I want to do is... I didn't leave it sitting on the fire. I'm stuck in the fire. Ow. Okay. I know where it is. There we go. One of these, U, is less... They actually, if you look on the side of it, that red line, that's a fill level. The other one was right to the top. I'm going to go around to the campfire. As much as you guys might think it's really, really funny to watch me explode. And I'd probably laugh too, I'll admit. Oh, I guess it's just the other one. This one, I guess we can go straight in. Alright. Boom chakalaka. Tank is fully refueled. Thank you. Oh, we still get some diesel going on in this one. Alrighty, and that's still at 95%, so no panic there. I think I'll actually set this one over here so we can use it again. Nice. Alright. Now that you're re-dieseled, let's, grab a bucket. Whoosh. I've never actually worked on this side before. No, didn't quite reach the last one. Alright. Now, let's get you lit back up, my little friend. Let's get our gen set turned back on. We do have water? Yes, we do. Give me the wiggles. Oh, right. There you go. Makes quite the pop noise across one speaker when I do that. Really odd. Really very, very odd. Alright, let's trip over one of these lines and just whoosh. Oh no. There we go. Let the gold shine in. 70, 78, 2 should be just over 90. 95, 99, 100 grams. Ooh, 101. We did really. Oh, really? 100. Whoa. 110 grams. Wow. That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Well, I guess I'm going to have to be making myself a trip into town here pretty quick. There we go. I'm a little more confident now, at least, that if the landlord comes snurfing for his rent, I should at least be able to supply it. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. I think that'll do it for this episode. Yeah, as I said, I'm really happy with this improvement. Nice piece of kit. Nice piece of kit indeed. Certainly blows away my less than extraordinary panning skills anyways. Hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, well, you know what to do. Watch the next video from end to end. No, just kidding. Just hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, well, that's a pretty simple little button to click to. So, till next time, this has been Species 7 for a barn. Gold Rush. I know, I'm like a crow with shiny things, man. I am so easily distracted. I'd be flying into windows and telephone poles all the time. Alright, folks, take her easy. Ciao for now.